Hi, I'm Delana from DelanaSimmons.com, and this week I want to show you how to create a welcome mat on your Squarespace website. So a welcome mat is basically a landing page for your website visitors. They see this before they see any other content on your site. Usually a welcome mat will have a couple of different options. Typically it's a option to sign up to your mailing list right away, and the other option is just to go to your website. It's a really great way to try and kind of get those signups right away, but still give your visitors an option to just go straight into the website if that's what they would rather do. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new videos. They come at you each and every week. Let's get started. So to do a welcome mat in Squarespace, you're going to start with a cover page. I've already created mine here, as you can see, I'm the Save 40 Hours a Month. But to do that, you'll want to come down here to the not linked section of your list of pages, click the plus sign to add a new page, and then come down here to add cover. And basically what cover does is give you a few simple designs that you can use that do not include the header and footer sections of your website. And this is so that people stay on this page until they make a decision. Now that we've got that created already, what I'm going to do is show you how to finish setting it up and adding it as the first page that people see when they land on your website. So when you get started, you'll just want to come through here, and basically I just work through the sections. I do them, add my text, and then any photos that I want to add. The action section is what we're going to come back to here in a minute. The social links puts social icons down here at the bottom. I don't recommend having those on the cover pages because there again, you don't want to give people any options of leaving this page. You want them to stay on it until they make a decision. And then the style section down here lets you pick colors and all that sort of stuff here. So for now, let's go back to the action section. So on this page, I want them to land on my website and then either choose to sign up for my freebie right away or just go to the website. You always want to give them an option to get to your website without signing up, but you kind of want to give them that option to sign up right away. Some people will, some people won't, but it's kind of a good way to attract attention to it. So now that we're on this action section, you'll see I have one button that says go to the website. That's this one right here, and I have it linked to on my website. It's called an index page, but you'll link that to basically your home page, whatever page you want them to go to when they click on this button here. Underneath that, we'll have the form here, which we're going to set up to send them to a sign up page for process, but we'll go through it real quick here too. So since this is going to be using a Squarespace form, there's a few extra steps to set it up to go to your email service. I use ConvertKit, so that's what I'll show you how to use. So to do that, let's click Edit Form. And then what we're going to do is name the form because they will see this at the top of the page. So let's call it Save 40 Hours. And then we need to edit some of the fields down here. Now with ConvertKit, they only let you send over the first name and the email address. So we're going to delete a couple of these fields because we won't need them. And we're going to delete the name field because right now it's a first and last name and we need it to just be first name. So I'm going to just add a text field here and call it name or first name. And I'm going to make it required. And then I'm just going to put it at the top. So this is basically what our form is going to be looking like over here. Now once you've got the form set up the way that you want, we'll come over here to storage. And I want to send all this information to my Google Drive account to a spreadsheet. So we're going to click Connect to Google Drive. And once it's connected, you'll just want to name the spreadsheet that you want to send this information to. And you can type in the name here and it will automatically create this spreadsheet on your Google Drive. So we'll call this Save 40 Welcome Mat. Okay, that way I'll know when I see that spreadsheet where this is from. Now we're going to just come over here to Advanced and change a few more things. So this is what your button says. So we're going to, let's say, I like to do these in all caps. So let's do, and then you can also put any, like a privacy message here if you want. Your post submit message, you could do something like, thank you. Okay, and then you can also do a post submit HTML, which is if you want to redirect folks to a new page after they submit this form, you can do that. That's a little more complicated. Maybe we can get into that in a different video. So for now, we're going to leave that blank. And then we'll just click save. So now we've updated our form. And once the form has saved, you'll want to make sure to save any changes to your page. Now we're going to head over to Zapier and connect the two apps. So we're going to start with connecting Google Sheets, and we want to connect it to ConvertKit. Now here you'll choose whatever email service you're using, but that's what we're going to start with here. And so now we choose, when this happens, a new spreadsheet row, then do this, add subscriber to a form. Perfect. Let's use this app and then we'll flesh out the details. Okay, so my Google Drive is already connected to my Zapier account. If you do not have your account connected already, you'll just click connect an account here and you'll sign into Google and it'll connect it for you. So we're just going to test to make sure that it's working. Perfect. So let's hit save and continue, and then we're going to choose which spreadsheet we want to use. So this is where we're going to choose the Save 40 Hours Welcome Mat spreadsheet that I just created. And then we're going to choose which worksheet, which we're going to do sheet 1 because it's a brand new spreadsheet. That's the only sheet that's in there. You would only choose something different if you were using a spreadsheet you already had created and you had different sheets within it. But I always just go with the first one. Save and continue. All right. So before we can continue in Zapier, we need to test the form and send some data to it. So what I'm going to do, this is the live version of the page that I created. So what I'm going to do now is hit send it to me now. And wow, that's huge. So we might need to make some changes to that. But let's for now just fill it out and hit send it to me. There's the message I added in, and then we'll just close this out. Now back over in Zapier, what I'm going to do is click, okay, there we go. Now it's just pulled in that information I just sent over. You'll see it right here. There's my email address and my name. We'll click continue. You just do that to make sure that it's working. So now we're going to click ConvertKit and create the second step. Add subscriber to a form. My ConvertKit account is already connected, so we'll just test and make sure that's still working. If yours is not connected, what you'll want to do is go into your ConvertKit account, to your account settings page, and grab this secret API key, and then in here you'll just insert that to connect the two accounts so that they can talk to each other. So we'll hit save and continue. Okay, and now we're just going to connect these two. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this to my already existing Save 40 Hours a Month form. And then here's where we're going to map the email address and first name sections. So basically you just want to click here and it's going to show you the information that was pulled from the spreadsheet just now when we tested it. And you just want to choose email address for email address and first name for first name. You can leave yes to opt into a sequence, and you probably aren't going to see the birthday and last name on yours. These are custom fields I have in my ConvertKit account, but we don't need to worry about those right now. So we'll click continue. And now we're going to send a test to ConvertKit. Okay. So I hit a little bit of a caveat here, checking to make sure that the information was sent to ConvertKit. It was, But if I look at the list of subscribers to this form, I'm not the newest subscriber to it because I had already subscribed using this email address to this form. But if you go into the list of emails that I've been sent, you can see here that I received the incentive email from this form today. So that means that it did work and the subscriber info was sent over correctly when Zapier sent the test. Okay, so now to finish up, all we need to do is click finish. Now that we know that everything is working, you'll want to name your Zap and then turn it on. Takes a second for it to switch on, but then you're all set and you can go see it on your dashboard. And then this is where you'll come anytime that if you need to let's see, this is the one that we just did right here. Anytime you need to make any edits to it or check to see if it's working or troubleshoot anything, this is where you'll go to check that out. And now that we're done with connecting the Squarespace form to ConvertKit, what you'll want to do is save the page info, and then we'll come back over to pages to see the list of all the pages on your website. And then what you'll want to do is set it, I think I've already done it for this page, oops, but you'll want to set it as the home page. And to do that, what you'll do is come over here and click on the little gear next to the name of the page. Scroll down to the bottom of the pop-up box and then click set as home page. Mine's already set as home page, but when you do that, you'll be asked if you want to do that, and then make sure you click save, and now it's the home page. So now when I go to my live website here, it will go straight to that page. Just like that. And here you'll have the choice to either send the form, I still need to check those sizes, and or go to the website. And if you click go to the website, it will just take you straight to the home page, the page that used to be my home page. I hope you found this video helpful. Please let me know by commenting below or liking the video, and if there's anything that you'd like to see in the future, please let me know. This is one of my favorite things to help my clients set up. I absolutely love helping them with their Squarespace websites and connecting them with ConvertKit in particular. So if you are looking for some help with this, with your own business, please make sure you apply below. I am currently accepting applications for conversations of us to see if we would be a good fit to work together. So make sure you apply below. And make sure to follow me over on Instagram and Facebook where I share tips and tricks all the time. I'll see you there.